Hey, ICC friends, happy Saturday. I decided to go live because, of course, when I woke up this morning, Christian Keys, who is a well-known, well-respected actor, respectfully, shook the table by going live on Instagram and basically letting everyone know that some big name person in Hollywood has been sexually harassing him for years. The Christian's video is it's over an hour long. I watched it more than once just to make sure that in my reporting that I was careful, especially with something of this nature. And because I literally saw the video when I woke up this morning. I didn't get my post out until about like after 3 o'clock. So I pretty much know y'all have seen everything elsewhere, probably before, it reached Ice Cream Convos. But the reason why I'm coming on live is because there is so much I want to say about this. So much I want to say because I feel like, oh, before I get started, let me know where you checking in from. Say hey and all that other good stuff. Please share this chat because I want to get as much feedback from y'all as possible in the little bit of time that I'm going to be on here. You ever see when someone says something without saying something? And that's pretty much what Christian did. Hey, Ray, me and my baby was just talking about you about 2 o'clock this morning. So I'm going to be calling you when I get off of here. But there is a way to say something without saying something. And that's exactly what Christian Keys did in that live. Christian said that he wasn't going to say who it was at the advice of his brother, because I guess basically they're going to wait, chill, and just drop this bomb on everybody later on. Christian is fully equipped with his receipts and everything. He has audio recordings and he used little discreet devices in order to capture this person saying incriminating things, doing incriminating things in his presence. But I want to talk about, I guess I'm kind of frustrated because it just feels like it's so obvious, but y'all don't want it to be obvious. And I'm going to be very careful because I'm already dealing with one lawsuit, don't need to. But the point that I want to make is that Christian told y'all who it was. It's up to you whether or not you wanted to hear it. It's up to you whether or not you want to believe it. But he told y'all who it was. There are certain things that you can say without saying it and the message still gets across. And I just wanted to point out a few things that he said, because I won't be naming names either, because listen, that last lawsuit tapped your girl all the way out. I'm going to be down at the Pink dancing with Uncle Clifford to get back on track for 2024. But I just wanted to point out a few things that he said, because I don't know if some of you all took the full time to watch that very extensive video. I'm pretty sure a lot of you just watch headlines or just going by what other people said on social media and TikTok and Instagram and all that good stuff. And for me, it's always very important to lay things out to you all. I may not be your number one source for your entertainment and celebrity news. I may not be your favorite blog. But one thing you're going to always count on me to do is tell you the goddamn truth, friend. That's one thing I'm always going to do. So let's get into it. And thank you all for being here. Please let me know where you're checking in from, because I love y'all. The first thing that jumped out at me was the fact that Christian Keys did not eliminate or put to rest the immediate assumption of who he was going to be talking about. And I hope y'all can follow me on that. What I mean is, do you remember when when Shirley Ralph was on Angela Yee's show and she opened up about a TV judge who basically crossed the line with her and sexually assaulted her? What was the first thing Shirley Ralph said? It's not Judge Mathis, because she knew us as pigmented Negroidian people, the first thing we was going to be like is, I know Greg I know Greg Mathis didn't show out like that. She knew that. So what she did was she plucked his name out. Don't even go over there messing with Greg Mathis. Don't even go over there getting in his comments and his DMs. Don't even be speaking ill on his name. That ain't him. That ain't what he about. She eliminated him immediately because she knew that's what we were going to think immediately. Christian Keys knows who we were going to think immediately. Did he eliminate that name? No, he didn't. He did not eliminate that name. And during that live, you don't think people was dropping the name in the comments? He did not eliminate the name, but let me tell you what he did do. A little further down in his conversation, probably after the 30-minute mark, something like that, he spoke about a female that he also worked with that crossed the line by grabbing his junk, right? Grabbing his private area. And he talked about how she grabbed his private area and like basically the double standard in the industry. Like when one person violates or crosses the line, had it been him, he would have been canceled, XYZ. This woman was still allowed to continue to work. No problems. No, not even so much as a smack on the wrist and nothing. And guess what he did? In the comments, when people start hollering out names, he was like, no, not Cheryl Pepsi Rowley. Don't play with her like that. So we are eliminating names, Christian. Okay. If you watch the video, you'll see he'll pause every so often and he reads the comments. So that lets him know which way he needs to go with this conversation, how much he need to put on, how much he need to take off. He didn't let y'all put that on Cheryl Pepsi Riley, but he didn't eliminate the other name that was floating around in them comments. That's the first thing I want y'all to pay attention to. The second thing that I wanted y'all to pay attention. So basically, first and foremost, he knew who we were going to assume he was talking about, and he did not eliminate that person's name from the conversation. That's first and foremost. Secondly, he was very purposeful and strategic in mentioning dates. And I'm gonna need y'all to walk with me. I just want somebody to hold my hand and walk with me. If you're gonna walk with me, please type in the comments. I'm gonna walk with you, because I just want to make sure I'm not out here in the cold with a thin sweater on by myself, because I feel like sometimes I got like this third eye that be popping up, and it's not necessarily a pimple. It's just a third eye that let me see stuff that other people, I feel like they ain't paying attention to. So he starts dropping dates. Okay, I see I ain't walking by myself. Okay, I'm good. All right. He starts dropping dates. He tells us, me, you, all of us, that he has receipts. He started getting these discrete recording devices, pens, keychains, anything that he can use to record, right? So if someone does you dirty or someone violates you, you only go and get those other devices and those other things if you know that you have to continue working with this person, if you have to continue dealing with this person, because now you strapped. Right? If you go to the club and you get punched in the mouth, next time you go to the club, you're going to bring a little something in case something pop off, right? And that's what he did. He equipped himself. So this is someone, it wasn't a one-off. This is someone that he has a continuous working relationship with. He mentions that he bought the first recording device in 2005, boys and girls. What movie or project was Christian Keys a part of in 2005? Y'all can talk to me, class, because I'm not saying it, because I'm not doing no more lawsuits. And don't pay attention to my hair. It's wash day. I'm going to get to it later. He gave y'all a date. First of all, he didn't eliminate the number one suspect. And then he gave y'all a date. 2005. He keeps talking a little bit more. Boom, 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 boom. Now, here's where the alley-oop come in. Claudia Jordan. Because anytime we going through something, our friends going to stand 10 toes down with us, right? But you got to tell your friends to be careful what they say too, because they might start dropping context clues that may kind of out you a little bit. Claudia Jordan hopped in the comments and she wrote something to the effect of like, I remember you telling me this verbatim 15 years ago when we met, blah, 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 blah. And then she goes, 2008, I think. I'm going to need y'all to do the math and tell me what project Christian Keys was in 2008. So now we got, you didn't eliminate a prime suspect. You dropped that you bought your first recording device in 2005. And it's not hard to figure out what project you were in. And then your little friend hopped in the conversation uninvited and also tapped in with her own date of 2008. So now we got 3 Blues Clues friends. We got 3 Blues Clues that we're dealing with. Okay, I'm okay, Kalia. Or Kayla. It's either Kayla. I think it's Kayla. Okay, so let's keep going. I think this is my last and final one because I'm not going to keep y'all for a long time. All right. As I'm still watching, I'm watching Christian talk and I'm watching like all the different emotions he's going through. He's like yelling out and he's like smacking himself on the head. Like he's showing like basically all this emotion that he has bottled up and pushed down for so long is rising to the surface. All right. In the middle of talking about who his predator was, he looks down in the comments. He comes up and goes, "No, I didn't watch that documentary." Who just dropped the documentary? Who just dropped the documentary? We all watched it. Well, I don't know if y'all watched it, but I watched it. Who just dropped the document? Come on, y'all. And y'all in the comments hollering, did he? Y'all in the comments hollering, tell me what Hollywood projects Diddy did. Diddy can't even get his little Hulu TV show to go through because he got these sexual assault cases mounting up on the side. But who just dropped the documentary? I don't know. They drop documentaries every day, B. Okay. Then I do have another point. Then y'all, are these Blues Clues making sense, boys and girls? Because I'm just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. Because I know I'm giving Fraggle Rock, but we talking Blues Clues. All right. So as Christian is talking, he blatantly looks into the camera and goes, "No, I didn't watch that documentary." I was like, "Ooh. There's only one documentary that really dropped that everybody was talking about recently." Okay. But then he's continuing to talk. And he says, "I'm angry," or like, "I'm frustrated with myself." I think he says something to the effect like he's angry or frustrated with himself for not speaking out sooner. And he said, "But I didn't because I didn't want to be blackballed." And you also have to take into consideration, like, acting is one of those things that's like, yo, you really got to crawl before you walk. And if you can get to the point where you can walk, you have to fight to be able to run. There are a lot of people out here who are acting. They are living check to check, project to project. Shit, I'm living blog post to blog post. That's why I be needing y'all to go in and read them. That's why I be trying to make them real good and make y'all proud of me. But I'm just going to throw that little bit in there where I got your attention. All right. So he said he didn't want to be blackballed. He also said that he mentioned his predator was a billionaire versus the fact that at the time that all this stuff was going down, he only had $3,000 in his bank account and he had to try to make sure his baby mama was good and his kids were good and so on and so forth. And I was like, he didn't want to be blackballed by a billionaire. Who did Monique tell y'all blackballed her? I'm going to go take a drink of water. I'll be right back. Y'all got to be paying attention. Who did Monique tell y'all blackball her? And she an Oscar-winning actress. But she got blackballed. Who she said blackball her? My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I'm going to need y'all to pay attention. things could be said without being said. And if I'm wrong, I will be the very first person to come on here and apologize to a person I never said their name. But listen, I'm a firm believer is in the writing is on the wall. You best read it. Who did Monique say blackball her? So why would Christian have fear of actually, like, until you see somebody do something, you really don't believe sometimes they actually have the power to get it done, right? So if I saw somebody have the power to blackball somebody else, I'm going to believe they have the power to blackball me too, right? Can I get an amen? Amen, Wall? Thank you, Wall. Thank you for always listening to me and loving me and being there for me to lean up against when I'm a little too drunk. I'm not going to believe somebody got the power to blackball me until I watch them blackball somebody else. Y'all, I mean, is it making sense or am I reaching for the clouds? So we have Christian Keys telling us a series of unfortunate events that have happened to him. He gives us dates. He gives us one date. His homegirl give us another date. All you got to do, I'm going to tell y'all what I did. I went into IMDb, which is a database for movies, film, television, whatever. I pulled up Christian Keys IMDb, and then I pulled up another IMDb, and I just cross-referenced the dates. And I didn't even go to college, but I figured that out. I cross-referenced the dates. I was like, ooh, this project matches this date. This project matches this date. And most recently, Christian Keys, I believe they said he's like where's my notes from my blog post? I think he's like the creator and writer and star of All the Queen's Men, which is a BET show, but it is a production. So I'm just saying, without saying, and I just don't understand why people yelling Diddy and Lee Daniels. I mean, I know Diddy out here. Take that. I know he's been out here. But Hollywood, Diddy, no. Music, okay, maybe. Hollywood, no. Lee Daniels, he said billionaire. I mean, I'm not pocket watching Lee Daniels. Most respect and Chavez to him, because I know at the end of the day, whether or not he a billionaire, he got more than I do. So I'm going to put some respect on it. But what I'm saying is, billionaire, we said billionaire. He mentioned he did not watch the documentary. He said he was afraid of being blackballed. Who already got blackballed on their Letterman's jacket? Blackballing on their Letterman's jacket. I'm just saying. So I'm not saying no names, but I'm just kind of letting y'all know what type of what street I'm on and my line of thinking in this particular situation. I just feel like the writing on the wall. So I was like getting frustrated when I was seeing like people just throwing anything at the wall, hoping it sticks, or just saying like, oh no, I'm so mad that people would even think it's this particular person. The one thing that I have learned in my damn near 50 years of life is anybody is capable of anything. Even like the people you just be like, you got to rub your chest like Ricky Mom and Boys in the Hood after he got shot and they put him on the couch with the plastic. Remember she came and she started doing like this because she couldn't believe it. And I know some of y'all got to do this right now. And he also, Christian, also made it a point to mention philanthropic things. This person, does these publicity stunts. They do all these great and amazing things out in the public eye. Anytime somebody granny about to lose their house, who show up? Anytime somebody can't pay their taxes in the hood, who show up? During the pandemic, when the elderly people needed their groceries, who showed up? He pointed out several times that this person is someone that we hold in such high regard and we love and revere so much that when he does drop this tape, honestly, I don't think the tape coming. I think he was smart enough to know I can put out this much to get the job done. I don't know if he does come with the tape. I'm gonna buckle up. I'm buckling up if he does release the tapes, because I'm going to be front and center for the tapes, because I love a good receipt. So he mentions that this person is always doing things publicly. They're always putting out things, doing things for great press and great publicity. Okay. He put out there that we love and we revere this person in such an amazing way that we're going to be heartbroken. Now, it ain't too many people in the industry that I even think have a good enough heart for it to turn around and leave me heartbroken. But there are a handful of people that I know the masses hold in high regard. And y'all know who they are too. The last final Blues Clues, because I ain't going to hold y'all all day because I love to talk if you can't tell. And I'm going to bring back Friday night chats when I just get my life together after this lawsuit, because y'all, that lawsuit kicked my ass. Oh, Jesus. But the final, I feel like the final Blues Clues, where he basically just told us the person's name without saying their name, was saying that their voice is so recognizable that the moment we hear these recordings, we gonna know who it is. If Lee Daniels called your house right now telling you he can give you a discount on your car insurance, would you know it was Lee Daniels? If Diddy called your house right now, well, Diddy kind of talked like his teeth too big, but you might recognize it because of a take that, something like that. But come on. Tell me a billionaire who is beloved and does great things in the community, is one of the most powerful people in Hollywood with a distinctly recognizable voice. Hello. Ciao. Y'all gonna stop playing with me today. Is that ice on the ground? Damn, it's cold outside. When it's cold outside, girl, who are you holding? If y'all get mad at me, I'm sorry. But it's my job to tell y'all what need to be told. Oh, I look a damn mess and got nervous sitting up talking about something. But y'all love me anyway, because that's where we are right here. Me and you and me. But I'm just saying, y'all, I'm not trying to take a circle and shove it into a square or vice versa. I just feel like it was like so obvious. I just feel like it's so obvious. And then he also mentioned, because now the whole thing is coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. He also mentioned that by taking down or by exposing this particular person, yes, I eat ice. By exposing this particular person, he's interested in seeing how his colleagues are going to react with him, because by exposing this person, it could potentially ruin their jobs. Come on. You ever paid attention to Christian Key's circle? Who in his circle? What TV shows and programs are they on? The math is mathing, but y'all don't want to count. Y'all don't want to add, subtract, divide, multiply. Y'all don't want to do that today. Just saying. Getting a little chilly in here. Gotta rub my chest. Oh, I had to get that out. I had to get that out. And I didn't want to type it because, number one, I didn't want y'all copying and pasting it and sending it to nobody. And then next thing you know, I'm getting one of them cease and desist and DUI and CHI and CHIS letters. I don't want none of that. But what I'm saying is, the math is math, and if you're going to add it up. So I thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. And yeah, I just had to make sure y'all didn't miss them Blues Clues, because baby, they was sitting there and people was just skipping over them and going under them. But I really think it's because ain't nobody got time to sit up and watch an hour-long video unless you're fully invested. And I was like, I gotta watch it just to make sure that I'm relaying correct information, because I feel so terrible and so awful when I don't have the correct information. So I watched it and I was just like, wait, how they miss this? How did they miss this? All right, boys and girls. So in closing, let's go over our notes. Okay. First, Christian Keys did not eliminate the immediate suspect that would come to mind. However, he did exonerate Cheryl Pepsi Riley of grabbing his junk. Number 2, we have the date 2005. Number 3, we have the date 2008. Number 4, we know that our predator is indeed a billionaire. Oh, there was another one. Christians said that the predator came to his apartment. So now we're talking geography. Where does Christian live? Where does the alleged predator live? Because I ain't hopping on no plane just to go to somebody's apartment. I can hop in my car and drive on over. So now we're talking geography. Do Lee Daniels live within a geography? And for the, did he say he was black? He said it be your own people. Last time I checked, our people is melanated. Christian did indeed say it be your own people. That be the villains. And I think one of the biggest reasons why Christian is hesitant, that he want to tell us, but he don't want to tell us, but he want to tell us, but he don't. Well, I mean, he told us without telling us, but I think the reason why he's hesitant to literally call a name is because he's afraid that we're going to turn on him. And he has a legit concern. And the reason why I say that is every day I watch people come to my blog or come to my Facebook page and defend whomever they like more. Y'all hear me, right? If a celebrity is someone that they really, really like, they are going to give him the benefit of the doubt, no matter what. I watched y'all do it with R. Kelly for years. Y'all blamed the parents, y'all blamed the girls, y'all blamed everybody but R. Kelly. Because them jams was jamming, girl. From the back. Which one? Them jams was jamming. So he does have a legit concern. about becoming the outcast. Also, here's another Blue's Clues. Go into the comments. See which other celebrities are in the comments supporting him. If you take note, most of the other celebrities in the comments who are consoling and supporting and praying for Christian have not worked with his alleged predator. They have not worked with him. Or they don't, or if they have worked with him in some type of capacity, they haven't publicly praised him. It's a lot of moving parts here, y'all. But I just want y'all to keep y'all third eye open. And just don't be out here like hollering random people names and looking kind of crazy. Because I was like, for real? For real? I even had people who used to date Christian reach out to me. And I'm like, well, what? Okay. What that got to do with anything? Unless he told you something, baby. What did he tell you about 2005? So, all right, y'all. That's our Blues Clues segment for tonight. CSI Zavi. CSI ICC. And I think this is going to... I really don't expect Christian to give us anything more for a while on this. So don't be holding your breath and hoping and wishing and waiting. But he did mention confidentiality agreements. So he has signed a confidentiality agreement to a certain, but he did make sure to note that that confidentiality agreement does not prohibit him from taking all of his receipts to the police. So, I'm going to wait and see where this going to go. Because if enough buzz gets picked up, I mean, the man's name is already trending on Twitter from other people who picked up the Blues Clues. So, if enough of a stink is built up just based off of this video, Christian don't have to make no more moves. But I really honestly think the documentary is what sent Christian over the edge and made him be like, I'm about to talk. I'm about to tell it. Because, I have people who've done me dirty in media. And I'll be wanting to come on here and tell y'all like, yo, this person ain't shit. This person is trash, or I was doing this interview and I interviewed one of y'all favorites. She wouldn't even give me eye contact. She started speaking to other people while I was interviewing her. And I'm talking about, I used to love this child. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. I used to love this girl because she fine as hell. She talented. She funny. She been in some of the most classic films in the Black community. But when I interviewed her, she was thinking 1 potato, 2 potato, child. Did I leave a pot on the stove? Ooh, I need to pay my light bill when I get home. Like, she did not care about me talking to her at all. And that messed with the way I feel about her. But I'm like, at some point I'll let it go. Cause she's so funny, talented and all that stuff. You can't even stay mad. You'd be laughing like, But, it's like, sometimes it's like, is it worth it to say anything? But then when I see other people talking about how dope she is and all that, I'll be wanting to be like, she ain't dope. She not. She really not. Not in person. She not dope. So he probably looked at that documentary or heard it. Well, he didn't look at it. He said he didn't watch. But he probably saw all the press for the documentary and all the rave reviews it received and all the things that said it was #1 on Prime Video and all that other good stuff. And he probably was like, if these N-words only knew. And then I guess last night he was like, I'm about to tell them a little bit, at least. So he gave y'all enough Blues Clues to know what he talking about, at least. But I just wanted to come talk to y'all and see if y'all was picking up what he was putting down. See if y'all was paying attention, if y'all caught on. But some things that you can do, actually watch the whole thing. There's a link to it on icecreamconvos.com in my post about it. And just pay attention to everything going around on the moving parts. Like Claudia Jordan talking, Dondre Whitfield saying some things, Yvette Nicole saying something. Was it Yvette Nicole, whatever her name is, you know, the real sweet one that I always used to get mixed up with Sherry Shepherd. She was saying something. Tammy Roman had a lot to say. I was like, this is interesting. So it's out there for y'all. Just pay attention. But in the meantime, in between time, visit icecreamconvos.com for your delicious scoops of entertainment and celebrity news. I am Xaviera, and I love you like a play cousin. And thank you so much for spending time with me and hearing me out and digging through these Blues Clues with me today. Should anything else pop off, we shall reconvene. All right? But I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And maybe we can have like a virtual party or something for my birthday. My birthday is December 30th. All right. Bye.